Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Mercedes-Benz SL 450 Roadster, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. When it comes to dignified top-down motoring, the 2020 Mercedes-Benz SL is an icon. It blends a prodigious technology portfolio with sumptuous luxury like few convertibles can. Despite its seemingly conventional nature, the SL is replete with impressive features. Take its roof, for example. Wind noise and buffeting are minimal with the power folding roof stowed, and when the roof is raised, it seals out noise like a traditional coupe does. But it's also available with an electronically dimmable overhead glass panel for when you want to split the difference between top-down and top-up driving. Its optional active bolster seats are gimmicky, but the Airscarf system that emits warm air from beneath the headrests is priceless. The 2020 Mercedes-Benz SL is a two-seat convertible with a power-folding hardtop and is available in two trim levels. The base SL 450 is powered by a turbocharged 3-liter V6 that makes 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, and it sends power to the rear wheels through a 9-speed automatic transmission. The SL 550 ups the power with a turbocharged 4.7-liter V8 that makes 449 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. The SL spans a wide range or a range of price points. There's a couple of models and they span a couple of price points. But I think the SL 450, the base model that starts here at $91,000, that's the MSRP, I think it strikes an ideal balance between price, performance, and prestige. These are all things that buyers in this segment are looking for. It's plenty quick, as well, also buyers in this segment are looking for, but it costs considerably less than any equivalent AMG, like an AMG GT, and it has a better ride quality. Okay, let's jump into this review of the 2020 Mercedes-Benz SL 450 Roadster. That's the one we're going to build and price. They come in two trim levels, 450 or 550, the main difference being really the engine and probably what the base equipment is, the standard equipment is. Let's check out these colors. We're obviously sitting here in front of the color palette, the exterior color palette. We're sitting over here on top of the black color. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 exterior colors for the 2020 SL 450 Roadster. This one's black. We've got polar white. I see them in polar white quite often. Here's obsidian black metallic, iridium silver, graphite gray metallic, brilliant blue, I don't think so, selenite gray metallic, Designo cardinal red metallic. I like the Designo diamond white metallic. If you watch this channel, you know I like the diamond whites. And then the Designo selenite gray magno. It's a matte, so it doesn't have any shine to it. And that whole paint, these kind of paints that have the matte finish, they need a whole different set of care, waxing, washing, all of that. To me, that's just too much. I love cars, but I don't want to be that bothered with it. Here's some quick specs on that SL 450. We know it makes 362 horsepower. We know it makes 369 pound-feet of torque out of that V6 engine, that 3-liter V6. But what I didn't say in the intro is that it does 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. So some quick performance specifications there, specs. Let's take a look at the gallery. Before we go take a look at the features and learn about, technology features, interior features, design features, stuff like that, before we learn about that kind of stuff and do our build and price, let's take a look at the gallery, look at the exterior photos and the interior photos. Obviously, they're going to show us a mix of the SL 450 and the SL 550. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we could click this little more info tab. Here they say this is a SL 550 with standard 19-inch AMG 5-spoke wheels. So what we do know is that the SL 550 comes standard with some AMG wheels. We don't know if the 450 does, however. All right, but we'll just breeze through these photos. This one might be a 450 with those wheels on there. Yep. Here's a SL 450 in Designo diamond white with 19-inch AMG 5-spoke wheels. All right, beautiful car. Beautiful car. We're not going to spend time going through the little info tabs. It just will take too long. Now, this one is gorgeous. Let's read about this one. This is a SL 450 in brilliant blue with 19-inch AMG multi-spoke wheels. I like the multi-spoke wheels. So it seems like maybe the 550 is throwing down with 20-inch wheels, And so far, every 450 has had 19-inch wheels, but both of them have been AMG variant wheels. So that's some similarity there. Here, right here, is that Airscarf right there. I'm sure we're going to learn about that in the features. We've got some ambient lighting in the interior. The interior Mercedes is just gorgeous, and this one is no exception. Steering wheel, super chunky. You got some Alcantara, flat bottom. Steering wheel, it looks pretty good in here. Pretty good in here. Let's run through these photos. We could stop and talk about this nonstop. Look at the leather and padding on the top of the dashboard. I mean, that looks money. I mean, that looks quality too. You see how thick that is? You can see that even in the picture. Here we can see the Apple CarPlay. Standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I just wanted to click that because Mercedes was doing that as a subscription service. And I just wanted to see if they were going to say subscription service. Now, they didn't mention it in the photo, but we'll see what they say when we get over to the technology page and learn about all that. All right, so I think we went through all the gallery photos. Let's move on. Let's get some more specifications on our SL450 Roadster. Seating capacity is 2 passengers. We know it's the 3-liter V6, 362 horsepower. It's got the 9G-tronic 9-speed automatic transmission. Cargo capacity varies. It's anywhere from 8.5 to 13.5 cubic feet. I guess that's depending on whether or not the top is stowed away in the trunk. 0 to 60, 4.9 seconds. Fuel economy, 20 miles to the gallon in the city, 28 miles to the gallon on the highway. Not too bad considering that it probably has pretty decent performance. Let's check out these exterior dimensions for our SL450 for 2020. Overall length is at 182.3 inches. Overall width, 82.6 inches. The overall height is pretty low to the ground, 51.2 inches tall. Wheelbase, 101.8 inches. And the curb weight is 3,825 pounds. We are not going to go through all the specifications, but we need to go through some of them. We need to go through the exterior dimensions and all that. We need to go through the interior specifications and dimensions as well. Like we know, seating capacity 2 people. Headroom, however, 39.1 inches with the top up. Shoulder room is a respectable 55.5 inches. Leg room is 53.6 inches, and we already know that cargo capacity. It's 8.5 cubic feet, I guess, with the top probably in the trunk, and 13.5 cubic feet of storage space with the top up. Let's check out the specs on the wheels. If you watch this channel, you know I like wheels. If you don't watch this channel, hit that subscribe button down here in the corner, my friend. I won't be mad at you. All right, so wheels and tires. The 450 SL rolls on 8.5 by 19s in the front and 9.5 by 19s in the rear. The front tires are 255 35 19s, and the back ones are a respectable 285 30 19. Pretty wide. Okay, we got to check the engine specifications. I was going to blow over it, but no. Okay, so fuel capacity. This thing's got almost a 20-gallon fuel tank. It's got a 19.8-gallon fuel tank. It does require premium unleaded fuel. We know that it makes 362 horsepower, but it makes its peak horsepower between 5,500 and 6,000 RPM. It makes 369 pound-feet of torque, but it makes that peak torque between 2,000 and 4,200 RPMs, right at the sweet spot. I was hoping it'd be a little bit lower off of idle, but that's good. It's all good. They probably did that on purpose so that you have that smooth acceleration, not so snappy, right? This is a smooth luxury sport coupe, not like a Corvette or something like that. Okay, let's check out key features for the 2020 SL450 Roadsters. They've got the key features in, 5 categories. There's key performance features, body and design features, safety features, luxury features, and multimedia features, also known as technology features. So let's quickly go through the key features for each category, and then we can move on. So for the performance key features, obviously we know we got that 3-liter V6. We're not going over that again. In addition to that V6 engine, there's a standard Eco stop-start system, but this system can also be shut off. This is where you come to a light and the engine turns off kind of deal. I don't like that. I'm not a fan. Of whoever makes it, I'm not a fan. Standard automatic transmission with shift paddles. There we go. That's standard. And there's standard dynamic select. This is a multi-mode drive program on the console that lets you transform the car's character with the push of a button. There's 4 modes: Eco, Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. Obviously, Eco is all about savings and shifting the transmission early and saving fuel. And I'm sure Sport Plus is exactly the opposite, tightening up the throttle, tightening up faster transmission shifts, all that kind of stuff there. And it says it's also available with available active body control, ABC suspension, a curve mode enhances cornering comfort. And there's also on this dynamic select, there's also a 5th individual mode, so you can set up your own personal setting on that. Okay, I guess we went through all the engine stuff because here are, all the performance stuff because here we are back at the engine. So let's go move on to the next category. Okay, under body and design key features, we got the standard flowing LED headlamps, 19-inch wheels. They say 19-inch or 20-inch wheels, so maybe we can option 20-inch wheels if we really want to. We'll see. Other than that, they're just talking about how beautiful it is, and it's a sports coupe, and it is quite sexy. I will give them that. Now let's move on. Standard power retractable hardtop. It can close in under 20 seconds, even as you accelerate up to 25 miles an hour. All right, standard panorama roof and a magic sky control. This is optional. This is a concept that can change the transparency of the glass panel when electric current is applied. I don't think we're going to pay for that. I'm not really that into it. Okay, so that was body and design key features. There's just 4 for each. Over here on safety, we've got what? Aluminum body structure. Okay, they're just letting you know that it's as, engineered from road to roof, not just as a convertible, but as a Mercedes-Benz. It's got stamped, chilled, therm-formed, extruded aluminum. Saves nearly 300 pounds lighter than before, yet it's 20% more rigid, stiff. It's torsionally stiffer. So they're just basically letting us know that it's got an aluminum structure and it's super strong and it's 300 pounds lighter than I guess the previous unit or model. There's standard active brake assist. And there's a standard Mercedes-Benz emergency call if you get yourself in trouble. That's a 24/7 access thing. And then there's the standard attention assist. And this is basically measuring whether or not you are getting drowsy as a driver, and then it will make suggestions on, hey, maybe you should pull over or something like that. Okay, so we went through all those. Let's go through luxury real fast. So there's sun-reflecting leather upholstery. That's cool. There's optional sun-reflecting Napa leather upholstery. There's optional exclusive Napa leather upholstery. And here they're showing the Designo exclusive Napa leather upholstery. If you're not sure what Designo is, I actually did a video on what Designo means. And so, you know what? Instead of trying to talk about that, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, hey, I'm going to put a link up to that. Wait a minute. Let me double check on that first. Okay, no, I didn't do a video on what Designo is. I did a video on BMW Individual, because BMW Individual is kind of like Designo. It's like special paints, different leathers, different colors, all that kind of stuff there. If you want to be even more exclusive, you either do BMW Individual or you do Mercedes Designo, if I'm pronouncing it right. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. At any rate, that's what it means, and I know that for sure, whether I'm pronouncing it right or not. Here under multimedia, we've got the standard command system with central controller. This is your infotainment system and all of that there. Gives you navigation, all that. And it said many of the features can be accessed through the steering wheel. You got a front bass system. Here they're showing you where the bass speakers are. That's standard. Standard Harman Kardon Logic 7 sound system. Nothing wrong with that. The Harman Kardon system's crack. Optional Bang & Olufsen Bayo sound system. And yeah, so there are all our key features in our categories. And then lastly, before we actually jump to our build and price, let's go over the available and optional packages for our 2020 Mercedes SL 450 Roadster. Okay, real quick before we jump into that, you can see right here where it says Mercedes-Benz Premier Service. You see where the cursor is. I can't really highlight it right there. Okay, so from here all the way down, Mercedes-Benz Premier Service, another service, 3-year, 4-year, all these down here, these are all like paid services. All these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all these bottom 7, It's just paid services. We're not going to get into it. So really, there's only two packages. There's a premium package and a driver assistance package. That's it. Okay, the premium package is $4,100. It gives us what? Let's take a look. It gives us active parking assist. It gives us ventilated seats. It gives us the Airscarf, the active multi-contour seats with massage, the painted brake calipers and performance rear discs. And yeah, that's $4,100 for the premium package. And then the driver assist package is $2,250. And this is all our technology then. Active driving assist, active steering assist, active brake assist with cross traffic, pre-safe. That's where it thinks you're going to get in an accident. It starts tightening up everything in the car. Active blind spot assist, active lane keeping assist. Yeah, so that's all your safety technology. Yeah, these two packages probably worth getting into. And then last but not least, before we jump into the build and price, yeah, warranty and services. You can do prepaid maintenance junk. We don't get into that and talk about it on the channel. There's Mercedes-Benz warranties. There's your basic warranty. You can have your car CPO'd after you've owned it for a while, have it certified pre-owned, all that. And then, you know, they do service and repair. I'm the type of guy that I'm very pro-dealer. I like to take my cars to the dealer. I don't care what car I have. I like to take it into the dealer because I think they know the vehicle the best, and, well, they probably do. Everybody argues about price and all this there. I don't care about that. I want my car running right. That's the bottom line. All right, let's go do the build and price. Okay, here we are on the Mercedes-Benz car configurator for our SL450. What color do we want? Oh, I think I'm going to do that Designo Diamond White Metallic. It's a $795 option. What do they have down here at the bottom? Okay, nothing. We could just choose our wheel. So here's the 19-inch 5-spoke. Here's the 19-inch 10-spoke. And here's the 19-inch AMG multi-spoke. Well, I think I'm not really crazy about any of them, but I think the 19-inch AMG multi-spoke certainly looks the best. Let's move on to interior. And with the interior, they're giving us a little walk-around review of the interior. Wow, lots of options. Okay, we're going to keep this kind of simple. Well, maybe. What's the AMG carbon fiber? AMG carbon fiber will cost us $28.50 for the AMG carbon fiber. I normally do like burl walnut. I normally do like the burl walnut. But boy, I sure do like the AMG carbon fiber. I really like the carbon fiber. As far as interior, you know what? This standard black leather upholstery actually works for me. It's not me trying to save a buck. I just don't care enough to do the Napa. It's not that serious to me. So let's move on. The illuminated door sills, I like that for $350. I don't think we need to change the color of the seat belts. All right, so that's that there. Let's move on to entertainment and convenience. All right, we're sitting at $95,495. There's that premium package. We already know what that includes, that Airscarf. We're going to go ahead and get that. And the image of the picture's not even showing, which is fine because we don't need. There it is right there. There's the picture. Took forever. Magic Sky Control, soft closed doors. I want the soft closed doors. I'm not paying $5,400 for the Bang & Olufsen. It's not that serious considering that the Harman Kardon is a nice system. All right, so we got all that. Here they're just showing us like some key standard features, which we already went over all that stuff. If you want to read these, just pause the video. I'll wait for you. Performance and safety. We want to get that driver assistance package. That's all our technology. We're going to get the wheel locks. We're not doing the active body control. It's just not that serious. We're already sitting at $102,000 right here. Service and care, that's all that prepaid stuff. We don't get into it on the channel. All right, so here we are at the summary. Got a 2020 SL450 Roadster. Started life at $91,000. We added just under $1,300 in exterior upgrades. We added $3,200 in interior upgrades. We added $4,600 in entertainment and convenience upgrades. And we added $2,400 in performance and safety upgrades. That's how we come out to $102,545. Hey, listen. Can we save this build? Hold on a second. Can I print it off? Let me. No, Mercedes wants me to create an account. Otherwise, I tell you, hey, if you like the way I build and price this, you could download the build and the summary. But seeing that they want me to log in and do all that, I'm not doing all that. So hopefully, if you want to just build yours just like this, just keep watching this video till you get it right. Or you go into the Mercedes dealer and say, hey, watch this video. I want my SL450 to look just like this guy's. All right. All right, we're done. We're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I like the 450. I know the price point of this thing. it's a great car. I love it. Maybe I might want the 550. It's got a little more power, but at the end of the day, this car is plenty fast. Nothing wrong with it. Like the SL 450. I like the SLs from way back in the 90s. I love an SL 500, like say, I don't know, circa 1998. I'm all over it. All right, at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this review of the 2020 Mercedes-Benz SL 450 Roadster helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next